Hi everyone, welcome. How are you?
Fine. What about you?
It couldn't be better. Thanks for okay. Today we are going to practice. It's a listening practice. After watching video, we have to complete some questions. I think 6 questions. Yes, we have. Okay, I'm going to play the video. So keep silent, mute yourself.
From communion with the dead to pumpkins and pranks, Halloween is a patchwork holiday stitched together with cultural, religious, and occult traditions that span centuries. It all began with the Celts, a people whose culture had spread across Europe more than 2,000 years ago. October 31st was the day they celebrated the end of the harvest season in a festival called Samhain. That night also marked the Celtic New Year and was considered a time between years, a magical time when the ghost of the dead walked the earth.
It was the time when the veil between death and life was supposed to be at its thinnest.
On Samhain, the villagers gathered and lit huge bonfires to drive the dead back to the spirit world and keep them away from the living. But as the Catholic Church's influence grew in Europe, it frowned on the pagan rituals like Samhain. In the 7th century, the Vatican began to merge it with a church-sanctioned holiday. So November 1st was designated All Saints' Day to honor martyrs and the deceased faithful.
Both of these holidays had to do with the afterlife and about survival. It was a calculated move on the part of the church to bring more people into the fold.
All Saints' Day was known then as Hallowmas. Hallow means holy or saintly, so the translation is roughly Mass of the Saints. The night before, October 31st, was All Hallows' Eve, which gradually morphed into Halloween. The holiday came to America with the wave of Irish immigrants during the potato famine of the 1840s. They brought several of their holiday customs with them, including bobbing for apples and playing tricks on neighbors, like removing gates from the front of houses. The young pranksters wore masks so they wouldn't be recognized. But over the years, the tradition of harmless tricks grew into outright vandalism.
Back in the 1930s, it really became a dangerous holiday. I mean, there was such hooliganism and vandalism. Trick-or-treating was originally an extortion deal. Give us candy or we'll trash your house.
Storekeepers and neighbors began giving treats or bribes to stop the tricks, and children were encouraged to travel door to door for treats as an alternative to troublemaking. By the late 30s, trick or treat became the holiday greeting.
Thanks for watching. It was about Halloween. So have you heard about this story before?
No, man.
Okay, I think it was interesting. Do you celebrate in your country?
Can you repeat it?
Do you celebrate in your country?
At sometimes I have gone to the mall and there is Halloween city.
Mm, okay. Okay, so let's start our questions. For the Celts, 31st October was the last day of the year, a day to be with their families, or the day they celebrated their music festival. Which one is the correct answer?
The last day of the year?
Yes, exactly. Okay, read the second question, please.
To send the ghost back to their world.
First of all, read the question.
That day the villagers lit big bonfires.
Then, to communicate with the spirits from the spirit world, to attract ghosts, or to send the ghosts back to their world.
I think to send the ghost back to their world.
Okay, and the third question, Ali, please carry on. Ali, are you getting my voice, Ali? Why you are silent?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Please read. Read the questions.
Okay. All Saints Day appears after the Catholics churches eliminated cementing
That eliminated.
okay, the Celtic celebrations. B was used to transform semen into Catholic celebration. C was used to eliminates the belief in
Bel-
recreation.
Belief in reincarnation.
Reincarnation. Reincarnation, yeah.
Okay. Reincarnation. And which one is the correct answer?
Second one, B.
Okay. Second. Next question. When the Irish arrived in America, they introduced Halloween there for the first time, changed the way Halloween was celebrated, invented some new traditions such as bobbing, the
Introduced Halloween
playing tricks.
there for the first time.
Yes. And the fifth question is, the children wore masks to scare people, to pretend they were ghosts, or to hide their identity.
To hide their identity.
That's their identity.
Yes, and the last question is, the neighbors gave candy to the youngsters so that they didn't vandalize their houses in exchange for help with the cleaning, or the last question is because they were poor.
A.
Yes, that's right. Let's check. Great, well done. Congratulations. We scored 100%. I like actually practicing by watching videos. What about you? Do you like this video?
I think today is one is enough.
Yes, thank you.